Hey Leo, thank you so much for being here. This reading today, this energy check-in that we're doing. I'm filming this on the 12th of March 2025, but this is a timeless reading. I do want you to be aware of the planetary things that are happening this week in the world, or in the universe I should say. We have Mercury retrograde, and we have Venus in retrograde. We have a full moon. We have a lunar eclipse. There's just a lot of shit going on. And I'm not going to dive too deep into it, but it does affect the energies. Because, we have all these going through us at all times. We have, what was that? Wisdom. Some of these I've never seen. Not a lot, but that one. Divinity. Oh, that's beautiful. Inspiration and hope. We have all these things going through us at all times. But when you see this video, whenever this comes across your feed, whenever you feel prompted to click play, for one, thank you. But for two, Spirit would like you to tap into, you're being called to tap into this specific energy. Did one flip? I thought I saw one flip. Okay, I was wrong. That time I saw one flip. No, I did see a pretty dot. There it is. Understanding. Ooh, and blessing. Okay, we got two. Understanding and blessing. Beautiful. Alright. Let's see what's going on, Leo. I'm going to pull an angel number card as well. Let's do it all at once. And then we'll break it down before we get to tarot. Sound good? Get an angel number card, please, for Leo. This could be a license plate, it could be a life path, it could be a phone number, and 000. That's great. Okay, I know that's reflection, that's why. And matching up with the understanding and blessing cards, amazing. Let's start with understanding. Understanding is the key to deep connections, which are a blessing, to be honest with you, because especially in these times, like having an anchor in the storm to keep you grounded, to keep you still, to keep you steady is so important. Because I know you're very good at being there for people, being there in the deep connections, but to find someone that actually understands you, Leo, is amazing, and you don't want to take that for granted. You want to cherish those things. You want to put time and love and energy into those deep connections, because you're there for them and they're there for you. It's a symbiotic relationship where no matter what's going on in your life, you have somebody that has your back in this world. You already know. You're here today, you're watching this video, Spirit has your back. God has your back. God says whoever it is you believe in, whoever it is you pray to, on the other side, they have your back. But in this world, standing in this world, it's very nice to know you have somebody else. Blessings. Blessings are gifts from the universe. Receive and share them. And I'm thinking receive them from the universe and share them with your deepest connections, because we've all done the work to get here. We've all done our personal work to get these gifts, these blessings. Everybody who's done the work is receiving blessings. It may not be $1 billion, but it can be the blessing of healing, of a healed heart. And to be honest with you, I would much rather have a healed heart than $1 trillion. Very truthfully, any day. Even on days when I feel like I don't have enough money to get a coffee. Those sort of things are incidental to me in comparison to the deep connections and the healed heart that I'm able to share with the people in my life, that I'm not bringing conflict in because I'm bringing my own fucking issues in. Those are blessings. The blessings that are given to us from the universe that are meant to be shared are more than material things, although those are important as well, because if I did have $1 trillion, I'd be sharing it with everybody. There wouldn't be any strife. Not around me. Alright, 000 is what you got. Soul journey, inner reflection, alignment, infinite possibilities, mindfulness, and contemplation. Take time to reflect on your soul's journey. You are part of an infinite universe where all things are possible. Clear your mind and realign your thoughts. Rediscover your purpose. Now, maybe you're just questioning. Maybe you're at the point where you're not sure what your next step is. You've been doing this work, you've gotten so far, but you're like, okay, I'm ready for the next thing. Because I can see that about you, Leo. You're fiery. You are always very, very passionate and strong. So you being still is not the easiest thing for you. And it doesn't put you out of alignment. You're just, I'm thinking of one particular Leo in my life right now that, is a blessing every time they walk into the room. Even if they're having a hard time in their own personal life, they're constantly going after tasks to complete them because it makes them feel good. It makes them feel strong. And so they'll reach out and help other people as well if they need it without hesitation. Like without hesitation. The Leos that I know are always there for everybody else. And that's amazing. If you want to grab a pen and paper or your journal and a pen, you can pause this video because there is a prompt right here. And it says, spend a few minutes today in quiet reflection. Meditate or write about your thoughts and feelings to gain clarity on your current path. So maybe you're curious about what's coming next. You've done all the work, you meditate, you find quiet time in any way you can, because I know, again, the Leos that I know aren't the best at being quiet, but they are very mindful. So they just find their ways to do it. I'm trying to think of the activities in which they do it. Like, I would say the most common one is working out for the Leos in my life. I have a Leo moon, and I definitely struggle with quietness, not mindfulness. But my mindfulness can come in the form of dancing. It can come, you know what I mean? Like, that's when things come to me, and that's when I connect. Because I'm sure that is because it's a Leo. But I am very serious about Leo's commitment to their... It's not so much mindfulness, but their insightfulness. That's the word. It was escaping me. So insightful. Not just about themselves, but because they very much so are, but like about other people around them. They're advice givers. Their strength knows no bounds, and by they I mean yours. Your strength knows no bounds. But taking that time to tap in and really sit with yourself, count your blessings, try to get a better understanding of the deep connections in your life, because maybe somebody needs something and you're not sure exactly how to do it. And that must be very frustrating for a Leo, because you guys are problem solvers. Like, I'm a Virgo, and I know I can be logical about it, but you guys have a fire inside you that comes pouring out in the form of passion and understanding and being there for the people around you. And maybe you're in a situation where you don't know how to help somebody. We'll figure it out with tarot, won't we? I'm going to shuffle one more time. And call in Spirit. Thank you, Spirit, for being here today. The beautiful sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Or, if there's a cross watcher among us, thank you for being here today. Alright, we're looking into the recent past, the current energy, and the future energy for Leo. What do we got in the recent past? Recent past says, you've been taking time to reflect. Just like this says. This moon card actually says on it, taking time for deep self-reflection is essential. However you do that, you can do it by thinking about how you dealt with things in the past, thinking back to a very happy time with your friends and your pets and the beautiful weather, and saying, okay, I felt this way back then. What a blessing it was to have the time on the pier, to have the time near the water, to eat or drink this specific thing, or to be with a pet that's no longer with us, or be with family members that are no longer with us. That sort of thing is what you've been thinking about lately, or in the recent past, within the past few months and weeks. It's nice. It's very nice. Because you can, sometimes a song will just take you there. And you stop and you think and you cry and you appreciate and you really get deeper into not just the good times, but how you felt back then. It conjures up this stirring. So that we're like, yeah, you know what? I want that back. How do I get that back? So let's see what we got going on currently for Leo. Current energy for Leo. Current energy for lovely Leo is High Priestess. Yes. Now, that's what you get when you reflect. When in doubt, your first gut feeling is always to be trusted. Because, again, you're up on things. It's not like you have to go in and do this deep shadow work. This is not what I'm talking about here. You do that all the time. Maybe not the deep self-reflection, but you're very insightful about your current situation, what you've done in the past, and usually where you're going or how you can help people. But maybe you're at a loss. Maybe you've completed everything on your list. You jumped in feet first as the Fool, which is the first card, and you made it all the way to the end, and you're ready to start over again. But you need some guidance on where to go, what to do, not how to accomplish it, because once you have a goal, there's no stopping you. There's no stopping you. But the deep reflection that we're talking about here and here comes with an understanding of the blessings that you've had and the blessings you currently have. That helps bring the clarity you need, and so you can tap into that intuitive voice inside you, Leo, and actually put it to work out there for you in the world. Beautiful. What do we got in the future coming? What doesn't Leo see coming? What's behind door number 3? What do we got for Leo? Whoa, flew right out. Yay, Queen of Cups. I love this. I love this. Because you guys are all about the passion. So the Queen of Wands is you already. You don't have to pull that up. You don't have to garner the will to get back in that. This is heart-centered. This is heart-centered. Cups and Cups. Let's see what we have on this card. It says, honoring your emotions is one of the highest forms of self-care. Honoring your emotions is one of the highest forms of self-care. And you're honoring your emotions by looking back and pulling up that happy feeling that you had about your life, about what you were doing in life and where you were going in life. And you just needed a little zhuzh to get that back. That could be a massage. That could be, I don't know about for you though. That could be, a head massage. Oh my gosh, I saw a video recently for one of those things that it's just a hair washing, but it's so intense, and it really restores your crown chakra. That's a really neglected area, which is your head, but it's so sensitive that having somebody rub your head even just for a little bit is amazing. I can't even imagine what having a whole 45-minute session done with the washing and the just really getting into the scalp and treating yourself. It's important. What do we got on the bottom of the deck? We have 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, because, feeling like this, feeling like you're not sure where to go, that you don't have enough, all that kind of crap is not you. This is the problem in this reading, and this is the cure. Feeling like you're being left out, feeling like you don't have anything to offer, feeling like maybe you don't have anyone to offer it to. Maybe your kids are grown and you're going through the empty nest syndrome. Maybe I don't know. You leave it as a general, so if you'd like to leave in the comments, that would be amazing, because I can send you positive energy. I'm going to do it anyways, but the more specific I can be, the better. So I'm putting this here as the catalyst for this vibe that's going on right now. But the answers are in you, Leo. This is not a revelation, honestly. You just needed a reminder. You need a reminder of your own power, the power of memory, like olfactory smells, songs, a color or a car, an old car you saw driving down the street that reminded you when you were a kid. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Like that, the kind of things in our lives that trigger the heart vibes, the heart to skip the beat at the memory. I love that shit. I love that shit. It's fun, and it's nostalgic and innocent and sweet. Okay, we're looking at the recent past with the moon and the 6 of Cups, so let's clarify that. Let me clarify this recent past energy, please. They are talking today. 5 of Wands. This is a conflict. And now we have another 5 as well. The 5s, you have to remember, although this is fighting. And the story of the Five of Wands is, everybody gets their building materials to build a house, but they use them to kind of beat each other up because they're arguing about how to do this and how to do that, blah blah blah. So that could have been going on in your life, along with this Five of Pentacles. Like, these fives are temporary. Fives are temporary. They're speed bumps. They're here to kind of slow us down as we go over them and learn the lessons, so we can move to the sixes. Because the Six of Pentacles is beautiful. The Six of Pentacles is talking about reciprocity, giving what you get, getting what you give. And the Six of Wands is being celebrated. So the sixes are the victories after the fives. And you know that those are just around the corner, don't you? Like the Six of Cups, that's another victory. You know what I mean? Because the Five of Cups is feeling guilty, but the six is talking about celebrating and being excited about the things that you've done. So these fives brought you to the self-reflection that you needed to do, the understanding needed to figure out what pages everybody else is on. Like, okay, I don't know what's going on with these other people in my life, but I'm okay. So maybe I need to go inside and understand what they're going through. Understand how the people in my life are reacting to what's going on around the world. Because the Leos that I know aren't really affected by that shit, which is kind of weird because you guys are, you're problem solvers. That's probably what it is. So you make yourself feel better by going to solve a problem. And maybe you're having a hard time connecting with people because you don't understand what they're going through. You don't understand why they can't just push through something. You don't also understand how much of a blessing it is to be able to go inside and pull up those memories and recharge yourself. Fill up your cup. Make your heart skip a beat just at memories of how things used to be. The fact that you can do that is a blessing. And maybe you're gonna be called to. Maybe you're going to be called to. Maybe you're going to be called to teach your friends and your family and the people around you how to deal with this, how to move past conflict, how to tap into their old energy of happiness and bring that forward within the power of their mind and be able to take care of their own emotions. Ooh, sorry, I got really excited. I could totally see you guys as teachers, like maybe yoga or like maybe not yoga, Zumba, something. Let's clarify the High Priestess, please. High Priestess in the current position for Leo is here because High Priestess in the current energy is here because of the Ten of Cups. Yeah, because you have the Ten of Cups. You have this amazing shit going on inside of you. You know how to access this Ten of Cups. You know how to get to this Ten of Cups. Not easily, but the hard work that you put in, and when you tap in and you're able to laser focus like you can get there so quickly that you can go, no matter what's going on behind here, you can do this and tap into this. And so that way, tapping into the, going inside and tapping into the Six of Cups, this memory, this amazing feeling, this, oh my God, I'm so excited. It's like the day before Christmas sort of feeling, brings you back to Ten of Cups, where it is all sunshines and rainbows, because the power of your mind was able to do that. Taking care of your emotions and nurturing them and babying them and pampering your emotions is how you get there. So what do we got to clarify the Queen of Cups here? Queen of Hearts. Play out the Queen of Hearts. Oh, did one flip? I heard it. Or I'm wrong. No, I'm wrong. Let's see. Queen of Cups. What do we got here? Clarifying the Queen of Cups, please, in future position for Leo. Queen of Cups. What do we have here? Thank you. Judgment. Yes, because you're exactly where you're supposed to be. That's what judgment is. Judgment is seeing the signs, and you've been judged by the universe. You've done your task. You've completed what you needed to complete in order to get to where you are right now, and you're exactly where you're supposed to be. That's what judgment is. Bottom of the deck is Ten of Wands. Yeah, this is very, very clear to me, and we're going to break it down even further. But carrying the heavy burden of how am I going to help my friends and family and people around me see that they're not being left out in the cold, that there is a solution, that there is a way to bring back the happiness, there is a way to fill your own cup, brought you here. This Ten of Wands is a heavy-ass burden. And watching people suffer around you, especially your deep connections, is fucking heavy. You don't want that. That's not the wands you want. That's not the fire you want. You want the passion about the good things going on in your life. You want the Six of Wands. The only wands I see here are heavy. And that's too much for you. You don't do that. You put down the heavy burdens. That's you. You put down the heavy burdens and you forge ahead because you know how to do this. You know how to tap into that good feeling and to bring you back to center, grounding yourself in your own way. Why does it keep falling? Maybe it's through crystals. But I'm just moving this over because as I can see where the bottom of the deck is supposed to go now. I'm going to pull from Moonology and clarify a little deeper. Thank you, Spirit. Well, came right out the gate. Lots to say today for Leo. Love it. One more? Nope. Okay. I'm going to flip these all back over because it makes me cuckoo, and we're going to chat while we do that. So, I mean, you can see what this reading is all about, Leo. And if it's not resonating with you, that's totally fine. Leave it for somebody else. Go check out your moon sign or your rising sign or your Venus placements on my channel here. But if this is resonating with you, hit that like button, huh? Let's get these subscriptions up and leave me a comment, all that amazing stuff. We are growing this channel in 2025, and we are getting these messages out to all the Leos out there and every other sign as well. So, I'm making sure. In case I didn't tell you, I'm a Virgo. In case you couldn't figure that out, I needed to straighten all these out first. Make sure that they were none flipped. I see one there. Nope, I don't. It's upside down. All right. Beautiful. Thank you, Leo, for your patience while I do this. Releasing releasing blocks. This is telling you how you do this. Strength and judgment. Okay, this is absolutely beautiful. Oh, one last card. We'll check on this for our last one. It'll be our last one from Spirit. So this is telling me that you get to this place of zen, of I know I'm okay, that kind of shit. No, I'm not doing 3. Spirit. Every time I try to tell Spirit I only want 1 card, which if I don't say it a lot, I end up getting more. Like, Spirit's like, don't tell me what to do. Does it stop me? No. Spirit knows I'm fresh. And that's okay. They love me anyways. Alright. This is your environment. I can feel it. I can feel that this has been in your environment. This is people around you not sure what to do in these crazy ass times, feeling turbulent, feeling sad, and it started to pull you in. Like, oh, maybe you had something going on in your life as well. Something, maybe you ended a job, or your child moved out, or there was a death in the family. Something heavy. It has to be something heavy in order to bring a Leo down. In order for Leo to join in on the malaise and the melancholy. That's not your thing. You usually see people in that and you go, no. You throw the music on, let's go. That's the kind of shit that you're bringing to the table. Always. So for you to come down to this point, these have to be the people around you. These have to be these deep connections. Understanding why they're going through this is how you got to the solution. Because you had to come down here. This had to get to be a heavy burden in order for you to be brought down to the Five of Pentacles vibe, because it's not you. You're not that way. You saw the conflict going on around you and you're like, okay, I'm done with all this, because now you're like, wait, now I sound like them? This isn't cool. This is not how I usually roll. I usually am the positivity in the room and I can't even bring them up, and it's the point where I'm bringing myself down by my situations, and you've been through worse. You know this. You've been through way worse. So you're like, okay, why is this getting me down? It's because of my environment. So I'm going to go inside and figure that shit out. How am I going to raise my vibration? Well, you're going to think back to the happiest day of your life. That's going to trigger more memories. That's going to fill your cup up and make your heart feel so full that you're not going back down. Because you stay high vibrational. That's just the way you are. And it's contagious. bringing yourself back to center, this is your form of grounding, okay? This is how you get yourself back to you and getting out of this obstacle and releasing these blocks to reveal that you do have everything. You have a decent job, you have a decent place to live, you have good relationships, you have a vehicle, did I say that already? You have all these things in your life, and even if you don't have everything on that list, everything in your life is set up the way you put it there. And you're like, wait. Anything that's in my life is because I put it here. Anything that doesn't belong here is gone. And if it's still here, it's on its way out. That does release the blocks because you know damn well how to ground yourself and that it comes from you. It's not about your environment or the people that are making this shit so heavy that it's affecting you. And you're reacting to things that you don't normally react to in a negative way because you're like, whoa, this is nuts. So going inside and realizing how you can get yourself back made you think about the strength it took to get here. How hard you worked to get to where you are right now. And that the fact that you honor your emotions and take care of yourself and your heart is how you got back to where you needed to be. To the 10 of Cups. Your intuition comes back. And now you want to show other people how to do it. Good on you. I know you, and I know I don't have to say this, but I'm going to say it anyways because it's the collective and it's a weird ass time in the world planetary wise. So anybody that doesn't want to go with you, do not drag them kicking and screaming because you're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. These people that you truly love, these deep ass connections that you share this blessing of how to bring yourself back to center, those people aren't going anywhere. Maybe they're not ready to hear it right now, and don't drag them. They're not going anywhere. The people who are absolutely saying absolutely not and that are contributing to this 10 of Wands by bringing you down, bye. Final message today for lovely Leo says, perhaps you are reminded all too often just how quickly the phases in your life can shift. One change after another, you are learning to adapt and grow. Be kind and gentle with yourself. Be kind and gentle with yourself. That's absolutely perfect. I love you, Leo. Take care of yourselves.